All right, Liz, thank you. And joining us right now in studio is former Bloomington mayor and professor of political science at Illinois Wesleyan University, Tari Renner. You've been watching the numbers come in. What's the headline for you so far tonight?
I think the main headline, the main headline is Pritzker's probably breaking open champagne glasses for a lot of things. His lieutenant governor has fairly comfortably won the Democratic nomination for the U.S. Senate, and given the latest trends in Illinois, very likely she's going to be the next U.S. Senator to replace Dick Durbin. Also, it looks like his candidate for controller, although that's a little closer and undetermined, has also won, and over one of the candidates that Susan Mendoza, the outgoing controller, had endorsed. So I think this gives him some bona fides when he's looking to angle perhaps to win the Democratic nomination for president.
Well, let's talk about so many different races that can mean so much on the Republican side, and it looks like we are likely to see a rematch between Pritzker and Darren Bailey.
Well, that's another thing that I think, from the standpoint of the Pritzker people, at least they believe that he's probably the weakest of the candidates. They beat him by over 12 points 4 years ago, and this election, he also lost a U.S. House race primary 2 years ago. So he's probably damaged in their eyes, and I suspect they're very happy about that. At this point, given the national environment, it's hard to see that Pritzker doesn't win by a considerably bigger margin than he won 4 years ago. But stranger things have happened in politics.
Let's talk about the fair signature issue. That was on the ballot advisory question. Should Illinois lower the bar for independent and third-party candidates? That's an interesting issue. I'm sure you talked with your students about the nuances of that proposal.
Right. There are different sides, obviously, different perspectives on this. But should you give people the choice? If there's a fairly small threshold of individuals, you don't want to have everybody and his mother running, but a comparatively small threshold in order to get on the ballot, in order to make your case. You may not beat the two major parties, but should people have the ability to be on the ballot and make their case, get media attention and other things to promote causes that the major parties might not address?
Is it currently fair in your mind, the way we do it now, where third-party candidates have to get more signatures than a Democrat or a Republican for the same office?
Of course, that's not fair. Right. Whether or not that's a good idea is another question, but it's absolutely not fair, and it's part of the reasons why our two major parties do discriminate against smaller parties. They don't want more competition.
What about the 2nd Congressional District? Robin Kelly outgoing, 10 Democrats trying to vie to replace her. Does this speak to division within that party then?
No, I think this is the fact that Robin Kelly is vacating the seat. It's an open seat. It's very Democratic, and the only actual contest is the Democratic primary. So I think that's why everybody and his mother are running, including Jesse Jackson Jr. So we'll see how that turns out.
Some of the other local questions, did any of those grab your attention going into tonight?
Most of these are advisory, and so I don't think there's anything that's earth-shattering that's out there. I think the one that's the most substantive is the ballot access initiative that you mentioned.
And Don Tracy looks to be the candidate, is the candidate now on the Republican side for Senate. Did you expect that going in as well?
It was hard to tell because none of the candidates really have very high name recognition. And I think one of the only polls that I'd seen had none of them had more than 12% actual name recognition. And 12% isn't really 12%. You could ask somebody, Jane Doe, and there are probably 5% of the people would say they knew who that was, even if it was somebody that you just made up. So effectively, Mr. Tracy has to start pretty much from scratch and probably an uphill battle to win this Senate seat in November.
So you're going to expect a lot of work on the part of his campaign to get that name out there and
absolutely
help people understand what he stands for.
And he's going to have to raise a boatload of money, as we've seen. And that's going to be much more difficult if he's widely seen as someone who's inevitably going to lose. It's just a question by how much. So we'll see whether or not he's going to be able to get that momentum to get enough money to get his message across.
On that same question then, now that Raja Krishnamurthy looks like he's lost to Juliana Stratton, does he support her, or does she even need his support?
I think she needs his support. It'll be interesting to see whether or not there was enough bad blood that he refuses to support her, or it takes a while for him to get to that point, I'm sure there'll be pressure on him. I mean, he's certainly done well enough that he may very well have a future in another statewide office, you know, perhaps one of the cabinet offices in Illinois. So we'll see. That would be burning a bridge if he refused to support his party's nominee.
That's what I was curious to know, if the blood was that bad between the two, or if they could now
We'll
get
find that
together and
out
try
in
to
the
go
next
after
few
Tracy.
days, I suspect.
You bet. Thank you so much, Tari Renner.
Sure, thank you.
Let's go back to Janice.